guys. I normally just do my hauls, but I decided I didn't really want to do this in a haul. I wanted to give it its own shout out. Being that it's the new year, I tend to start trying out a few more of foundations and powders just because I'm looking for something kind of maybe for the whole year. Recently I did a review on the It Cosmetics, and you can look for that in my videos. I think it's, 4 or 5 down. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Urban Decay Naked Skin, and the products that I'll be reviewing are the Weightless Ultra Definition Liquid Makeup, the Ultra Definition Powder Foundation, and also the Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. First off, let me start off by telling you that it is being used on my face today, so that way you can kind of decide for yourself what you see in it and if it seems like a product for you. The first product that I'm going to talk about is the Weightless Ultra Definition Liquid Makeup. This is a nice product. I will tell you that it's actually a nice size product too. This is quite watery, and I will show you how it just kind of comes out there. And you can see it definitely is watery consistency. I liked it. It didn't seem too settling into the skin. I didn't apply it with a wand or anything like that. I just applied it with my hand and put it on the skin. I thought that would just be easier. I would say it's light to medium coverage. I don't think that it is full coverage, so if you're looking for just using a foundation and no powders or anything like that, and you're looking for full coverage, this is not the product for you. It does do light to medium. Now the next product that I got, and the color that I wore was the shade 3.0. And I did find that this matched pretty well with my skin color. The next item that I used was the Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. This I got in Fair Neutral. You can see this is very, very light. Look at the difference between the two. So this was a little too light for me, but it was okay because I kind of, I don't mind it too much. It's definitely fair. If you are if you are very fair, this is a really great line because it comes in even lighter than this color. Just FYI, if you have problems matching anything like that. That is the actual product on. It is decent coverage. Would I say it's the best concealer? No. But it does a pretty good job. I will show you though, if you look, it kind of settles into the wrinkled area. So it did an okay job. I can still see a little bit of my dark under my eye, a little bit right in this area. But I did see that it settled a lot into this area up here. And then I went back and I just took a little NARS and put it in this area to kind of camouflage the lines a little bit. So this isn't my favorite concealer, but I wanted to try all the products together. If I'm going to try it, I like to kind of try it all the way. The last item that I put on was the Ultra Definition Powder Foundation. And it comes in this little bag here. And the color, if I didn't say, I don't remember, is fair neutral, and I could have definitely gone darker with this. It was a little deceiving on Sephora's website. That's the color there, and you can see it is very, very light. So this one was fair neutral too. So fair neutral is very, very light. So I need to go up to like after fair. There's like 3 different fairs, and then it goes to another one. I need to go to that one. But I used some bronzing and kind of helped it out some, but I definitely would go darker. How I applied it is I did use this little sponge here. It does do a good job of getting it on there. I just used a big fluff brush afterwards just to kind of, thin it out a little bit just so it looks a little more on the natural side. I do see that it gets a little bit in these cracks, but not as bad as the It Cosmetics did. So I give it plus on that. The thing that I don't like is this has the little sifter where the sponge is. So if you use the sponge, you're gonna get dust in your purse if you throw this in there. Even with this guy, because it's gonna eventually make its way out of this bag, because it doesn't close completely even though it has the ties at the top. So I'm not a big, huge fan of that. It also gets, in your makeup drawer and stuff. So I'm not a huge fan that it has this on there, but it reminds me a little bit of the Chanel powder, the foundation powder that Chanel has. I find them to be pretty similar, and it does have a really nice soft feeling to it when it's on the skin. It's definitely matte, and I did find at the end of the day I didn't have any cracking or sitting in the lines real deep. Like I said, I did find a little bit in this area, but you know, that's with most of the products that I use, but I didn't find that it was getting into these lines at all or into this lines, except for when I use this. I overall, I rate this as an A+ because it definitely does a great job of covering. Like I said, this was a light to medium, so this just kind of helped it be a little more flawless, and I did like that in there. I really can't say too much negative, except that I wish I would have just went a little darker on that, but that's what I get for not going by the IQ thing. So all in all, I like this product and how it feels going on. Like I said, it is liquid and it is light to medium. So if you're looking for full coverage, this is not it. It is definitely very water-based. So if you're looking for like a creamier foundation, this is not it. This is like a more of a water formation formula. So just be aware of that. And these are peptide infused. And then this, it's just light diffusing too, and I don't know, it's good, but I have very dry skin. If you have oily skin, you might really like this because it's definitely a very mattifying. Once you apply it, it does matte up nicely, which I don't think you'll be able to see on my hand. I think they're really good. Would I say that this is my go-to for the rest of the year? I don't know. I do like the powder though. So I think I'm going to try and go a little darker with this in March because I'm going to try not to do any spending too much in February. I have a few items that I pre-ordered that will be coming in and I'll review. It's good. I like it. I've only used it about 3 times, so I haven't come to a full conclusion. But for wintertime, I really like it. And because I have dry skin and this is a very matte product, I like that it wasn't drying more so on my skin, which seems to happen with the matte formulas. So that is my review. I hope you found it helpful, and until next time, bye guys.